Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode of Booked. I'm your host, Saffron Asteria, and I'm shaking my camera by accident. I'm with Eamonn Bradley. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, are we in? Is everything okay?
We're in.
No,
We're
no
live.
fuck ups.
See you.
Right.
Everything is good.
Yeah, I've got it on my TV actually here in front of me. It's a wee bit behind, but yeah, we're in. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yes, there's always a bit of a lag between the actual live and the bit that people see. But anyway, we're here, and I am very much looking forward to today's episode because you have some exciting news, which we will reveal later. You guys have to stick around. So
hmm
how's your day been so far?
Busy. Busy. I'm on a huge building site at the minute. It's literally it's probably about 16 acres. You need to drive from one side to the other, and it's an absolute shithole, to be honest. It's a big millionaire place out in Jersey. There's quite a few of them, and it's called Treetops, and all around it is just literally, it's beautiful. You have birds of prey, big buzzards,
That's
like
cool.
hawks and eagles, and you see, you can watch them hunting,
Mm.
and the job's that big. But my boss is he stored loads of shit in there for the last few years, and all we're doing is literally jumping in a big removals van, moving gear from one side to the other until the demolition starts of this old rundown millionaire
Mhm.
property that we're now going to build two, no, three new houses in there.
Oh wow.
So that was my day today. Hands covered in cuts and splinters and shite, just fucking around. And my boss is mental. He's mental. He's having me driving big lorries that I've never. He's like, "You can't fucking drive. What the fuck's wrong with you?" I'm like, "John, I'm not reversing down a hill when if I turn one way, I'm like half a mile down a cliff."
No, thank you. I'm good.
So he does it, and he's behind me going, "I can't fucking see. I can't fucking see. Tell me what way I'm going." I'm like, "See, this is why I didn't want to drive." So yeah, that was my day.
Amazing. I love it.
But I came home and wrote though. I'm writing my new book, which so I got about 1,500 words down on that, and it's cooking. It's going to be a crazy one. It's the craziest thing I've written so far, I think.
Well, that's saying something.
Mm,
Mm,
yeah, dark and nuts. Just not. I'm just letting it go this time.
that's cool. That's really
But
cool.
yeah, all good, all good. And you, how you doing?
Yeah, banging. Good. Woke up I'm feeling a bit funny, and I was like, oh shit, this is going to be a weird day. But I decided I was going to have a bit of a day off in the morning. Played a lot of Stardew Valley. Got ready for this, so it was an easy day. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a lot of people that have already joined us, so I'm going to say hi to the ones that I can see. So we have Sarah Arnu. Hello.
Oh, the Moomin lover or hater, whatever one way.
It's not Moomins, but it's fine. We have Hugh. Hello, Hugh. I'm not going to wave every single time because I might get, I don't know, some sort of wrist injury because there's so many people. Okay, so we have Steve Stark. Uh,
Oh, there he is, one of the boys.
JR. Oh, I didn't even see
JR's in.
him join. Hello, Tim McKay. Uh,
Oh, he's there.
hello, Grant. I'm nearly done. Hello, David. And hello, I think it's Blake that runs this. Hello, Blake. Nice to see you. So we're here, and this is super exciting. So I'm going to talk about your books before we go on to this big announcement.
Okay.
You have kindly shared a copy of Silver Sun, which is coming out this year, I believe.
I hope. Well, no, it will. Well, I hope so. Because yeah, one of the things I can announce is that I've submitted it to a publisher who read the second draft and loved it, and they requested that they want the full edit line and copy edited finished version, which I sent. We finished last week. So
Mhm.
Jan's my editor now, and
That's awesome.
he's gone through it. So it's really, yeah, it's really tight, clean,
Mhm.
and I've sent it to them, and I'm just waiting. So we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
Either that or I'll publish it myself like I normally have. But I've got a really good feeling here.
Mhm.
And it's the same publisher as Dave Buzan, in the Lair of Legends.
Wow,
So yeah, could
that's
be
very cool.
Could be really cool. So that would actually delay publishing for a while because they have to do everything on their end, which is fine. I imagine it would still be out this year at some point.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, if they don't accept it, it's coming out as soon as it'll be out by June. I'll get the thing ready, but
Mhm.
I've got a good feeling.
That's
Hopeful. It's all. It's in the bag. Live with positivity, and we'll see.
excellent. Well, I started reading it a few days ago, and I've noticed a complete 180 in your storytelling
Mm-hmm.
and the way that you construct sentences and things like that. It's a lot more punchy. I feel like you're delving into the characters a lot more and their motivations and things like that. Why
Yeah.
why such a pivotal change?
There's a couple of reasons. When I started reading Jan stuff, he writes in the present tense,
Hmm.
and I'd read present tense before, but I didn't really get into it. It just didn't grab me. But again, obviously, Jan's writing is very short and punchy, much like
Hmm.
my own, and it just grabbed me straight away. And especially the story, the set, everything. For it was eyes wide open first,
Hmm.
obviously, and what was it? I was writing. I'd already written Puddle People, and it was in my old kind of the way that kind of Stephen Kingy type way, old tense, and much like um the way the Veil was written, and I was happy with that. I was going to go away and get it edited, and I was reading Jan's work, and then I came across another guy called Keith Rosen,
Hmm.
which he's written Devil by Name, Fever House, Coffin Moon, those.
Hmm.
And those two combined, and I was lying in bed reading it, and I was like, I know what I gotta do. And I couldn't escape it. I was like, I would have to at least try
Hmm.
and write Puddle People in the present tense and see how different it sounds, and
Hmm.
see how it lends to me, telling the story. And as soon as I started changing it, that was it. I just knew straight away I was on to what my voice should be,
That's
present
really
tense,
cool.
and then everything else just came out of it. Then, and I found it totally it really freed me from trying to sound in a certain way. If you like, I could just write
Mm.
the way I think or the way I hear it in my head,
Hmm.
and that's now Puddle People, and more so, Silver Sun, and with Witch, it's evolving. And it's not changing a lot more in Witch, but
Hmm.
it's the same kind of style. But it to me, it's getting that wee bit cleaner and better. Even though
Yeah.
Silver Sun's very, I think, is very clean, and it's there.
Hmm. Yeah.
But that was I blame Jan and Keith Rosen.
They're good people to blame, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. Take it as inspiration, and I
Hmm.
want to sound different as well. I want to sound not like unique, but just me, and just
Hmm.
kind of try to stand out a wee bit different.
Hmm.
And it was quite scary, to be honest, especially with Puddle People, and then especially with Silver Sun, because that is the real way now that I want to write. And it's nervous because me and Jan went through it, and he's like, "No, trust me, it's a banger. It's there. Don't worry." And then,
That's
but you
awesome.
still do. But at JR's reading it now, there's only about 4 or 5 people that have it. You have it, JR, HM Reed, and
Mhm.
a few others, and everybody's saying so far, yeah, dude, what the fuck? This is like, yeah, yeah. And you've only gone like a few chapters into it, so
Mhm.
once you go beyond that kind of opening, well, I don't know how far did you get. Chapter 3, was it, or 4 or
Chapter
6?
three, yeah.
3. Oh, right. So it hasn't even kicked off yet.
But you're laying some really good groundwork, and I mean, you open with like quite a violent scene anyway. So I was like, cool, I'm into this because I'm
Yeah,
my books. But it's really punchy, and it's quite a lot of pages. But as I was reading it, I didn't like time. Wasn't really conscious of how long it was taking me to read, if that makes sense.
yeah. That's what JR said to me the other day. He was like, "I'm reading it," and he goes, I don't want to put it down, but at the same time, I don't want to. I don't want to. No, he was like, I love reading it,
Hmm.
and I don't want to stop because it's just so fucking. I'm loving it, and I
Hmm.
don't want it to be over. And I'm like, well, read it again then. We'll just keep reading, get through it. But it's great because JR is awesome, and great guy, and I'm just happy that people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
At this early stage.
Hmm.
So hopefully, if with we'll see what happens with Black Rose. It could really, get a lot of eyes on it and see what happens.
Well, fingers crossed. I mean, whatever happens, it's going to be a fantastic book, and you'll do what you need to do to get people to see it. I mean, look at like the attention like the Vale's getting and things like that. That's going to help you.
Mm.
And I've seen as writers are producing more work, then their older stuff gets seen a lot more.
Starts to get seen, yeah.
Not that just having one book out isn't a good thing, because that's a fucking monumental, huge thing to do. But it definitely helps with stuff like marketing, because you've got a lot of things that people can look at.
Yeah, because marketing is just a fucking nightmare. You know, every book's an investment. Especially you want every book to be as best as it can be, because you never know the day that you do actually get seen,
Mm-hmm.
and then people start going through your back catalog, and hopefully that's what propels you into, you know, making this a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's not a real thing, it's just that we all have jobs to support this real thing, you know. And you want to transition, well, I want to transition into doing it full time. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, you imagine that you could knock so many books out if you're doing it all day every day,
Oh yeah, right.
you know.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Mm.
And you know, it is a big thing getting one book out, but once you've got a few under your belt, it doesn't become such a big thing anymore. It's still a great achievement, and that's what it's that naturalness that you want, it's that groundedness, because then you don't put too much stock on a, you know, just one book.
Mm.
You get one out, you get straight on to the next one. Just keep going, because you learn with everyone anyway, and you only learn as you actually write. You know, not sitting thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um. So I tend to write quite quick, but it be a bit messy. Jan will tell you even after two drafts, he did a lot of good work to, you know, refine it and bring the story was there, but my weakness is grammar, and because I just hammer it out. That's why I get so many words down. But
Mm-hmm.
it's all part of the process as well. Having a good editor to smooth that out for you as you go. So you need all those components. Um, but yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it. There's nothing else I want to do.
Awesome.
Nothing
Oh, it's clear to see,
apart from drink.
especially how much you obviously care and are passionate about improving your craft. And like, even you said just moments ago that you've basically completely changed the way you write because you want to be better, and
Mhm.
that's half of it, is the willingness to learn and the willingness to make changes, so that the thing that you're producing is the best thing that you can possibly produce. So um
Yeah.
yeah, that's very
I
cool.
think honesty is the key. If you're an indie writer and you're not in the query trenches, and then you're not, and you get picked up and it gets edited by, you know, loads of whole teams of editors, and you got loads of people behind you to really refine something like the
Mhm.
trad people have. When you're indie, the most important thing for me is, well, not the fact that you should be able to write and be able to tell good stories. That's a given. You know, that's just
Yeah.
like, you wouldn't hire a mechanic if he didn't know what a spanner was, would you? So it's just one of those things you just need to be able to do.
Yeah.
But more importantly than all of that is honesty. It's
Mhm.
self honesty. So when you read your own work and go, that's shite, that's good. That's very good, because you need to be able to go, nah, nah.
Mhm.
Until, I always think, until you sound like the, you know, the writers that you love, or who you look up to, or you're kind of learning from as you're learning,
Mhm.
until it sounds like that, and that when you read your own stuff, then you're not there.
Mm.
You
Interesting.
know, it doesn't mean you have to sound exactly like them, but what I'm talking about is smoothness and flow and structure, and how you put your, not even just chapters, but put your each paragraph together in a chapter, and do you leave it with a slight little cliffhanger at the end of each chapter, just to keep the reader reading, not revealing too much, you know, as you go
Mhm.
along. All those little tricks that add into the fact that you can write as well, and you're only going to do that is bit by being honest with yourself and going, nah, it's not there. It's not there. I mean, I released the Veil, and the first version was crap. I got the whole thing re-edited and redone. I did a re-release, and that taught me a lot. You know, and it needs to happen. Um, Honesty, I think,
Mhm.
apart from the ability to actually tell a story and write, is key, especially for an indie, because you know, you don't have any. There's no gatekeeping. There's no restrictions to it. So you
Mm.
need to be honest with yourself and go, is this, you know, where I should be?
Mhm.
And that's what kind of really charged me. It was like, no, I'm not happy here. I know I've got something here, but,
Mm.
and then Jan, and as I say, Keith Rose, that changed everything for me. Just that style, I was like, holy shit! And as soon as I tried it, went, yep, fine, it. That's me. That's
Mhm.
me. I'm damn happy now. That this is what I want to do.
Mm.
So with 2 books I got, and I'm writing my new one now, which is going to be crazy, really crazy, but in a nice coherent way. It'll all make sense, but there's going to be a lot going on. It's it's a mad one. I'm not going to say too much about it now.
Yeah, don't spoil it. It's still in the cauldron bubbling stages. That was terrible. I really tried to force that one in there. I tried.
I'm about 3/4 of the way through chapter 2. I only started a couple of days ago, so it's about maybe 5,000-6,000 in. But once I get, I'm off now till I go away on Wednesday for my honeymoon. So I got 4 days where well, the wife's working, so I got 4 days just pure writing. So I hope to have about 20K down before I go. I will do. I'm just going to get stuck into it,
I bet you'll finish it. I bet you'll finish the whole thing. You won't sleep for 4 days.
No, I'm gonna leave it for when I'm sitting by the pool. It can cook while I'm
Nice.
getting drunk and reading.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna sneeze. Is it a phantom one? It is. I hate that.
And that was the big reveal today.
That's it. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
See you later.
We've had a few more people join us, so I'll just go through those. And are you ready for your announcement yet?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to say hi to those who have joined us since I shouted everyone out before. So we have Jose here. Hello. Oh my God, it's not going on the screen. Here we go. Hello. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Jose.
I don't know how this is pronounced. Is it Walpurgis? Thank you for being here. I'm not sure who's running the account, but thank you for being here. And we have, is it William? I think you told me how to pronounce it before, but I can't really remember. And we have Bookmarked.
Oh, Liam, yeah.
And we also have Melt Master Fresh. And I don't know what your actual name is, but I love your book reviews.
He's back?
Well, sorry?
He's back? I haven't seen him in ages.
I know. Where have you been? Under a rock, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's the algorithm, but we're glad you're here. Okay. Thank you for confirming the pronunciation. I think we're ready for the exciting news. I thought you were going to leave.
No.
You're like, fuck this, I'm going.
No, the wife's walking by. She's on the phone talking to her mum. I'm like, shut up. We're on fucking internet.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay. Is everybody else ready? Put in the chat yes, if you're ready. Because I want you paying attention. This is very big news. Put it in the chat. And now it's the awkward silence because I realize there's a delay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So when people actually hear them.
I'm actually refreshing tape here and it doesn't make a difference.
I think we should just do it anyway. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1. Well,
there we go.
Very exciting. Welcome
wow.
to Jan and HM Reed. Surprise! We had surprise guests. They were in the background the whole time. I'm glad nobody
lurking in the background. There we were.
Lurking in the cupboards.
Yeah, we put them in the cupboard, and now they're allowed out just for 5 minutes. And then it's back in the cupboard. So this is very exciting. Can you? I think there's a bit of delay on my video. But can you guys tell us about the Kingdom Horror Collective?
Yeah, it's a new collective of focusing in on British, UK British horror. So there's me, Jan, H.M. Reed, Dave, Alex, and Steve Stark. All we all came. Well, we all met through DVS, and we have kind of decided to branch off and create our own little thing, a more tighter, focused group, just focusing in on British horror. That's basically that, and the trailer kind of speaks for itself, I feel like.
Yeah, this is very exciting, and that is an awesome lineup of authors, and most of them are in the chat. So thank you for being here. But yeah, so what can we expect from you guys? What's going to be on our screens, on our phones when we look at social media and things like that?
Yeah.
Oh, put it on me. Thanks very much.
Go for it. I'll direct.
I don't know. I mean, first, you know, we're trying to promote the stuff we've already written.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, the indie space is pretty sprawling. There's so much going on, and we, as Eamonn said, we want the focus to be a little bit tighter. There is a distinct difference between British horror and horror from other places, you know, and we want to celebrate that, you know. Obviously, I'm not saying, oh, I only want to sell my books in Britain. I mean, that would be stupid. But you know, I want it to have an identity so that people a little bit know what they're getting. I mean, in my early days, I got a little bit frustrated reading some reviews and like, oh, it had British English. I couldn't understand it, you know. And it's like, well, let me at least market my book so people know a little bit more what they're getting.
Yeah.
You know, we all get on pretty well, and you know, we chat a lot, and we kind of formed a loose group of people talking a lot before we ever thought of doing this. And back to your question, I mean, obviously we're going to be promoting our works. Mook's been working really hard on the website to get it so that we've also got a coming soon section, so that readers can see what is coming next. And yeah, I think it's just about pooling our resources and trying to sort of market our books under one banner rather than being 6 disparate voices scrabbling and trying to do our own thing. So yeah, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And when you dive into it, there's a kind of common thread. You have that kind of raw British banter running through our books. Especially with Dave's, myself, all of us, Steve Starks. You know, it's got that nice Britishness to it. And I noticed before I formed, well, during the time that I formed DBS, and I kind of brought DBS to the front. It was great to get us all up there and going, and there's a lot of US authors in there. And what I noticed recently over the last few months is like there's not a lot of British horror authors, you know, pulling together. There's some great guys. There's a guy called Daniel Lorne who's very good. I've read a few of his books recently, and I thought to myself, you know, this needs to, like what I did with DVS, it's really got everybody seen now. And I thought, no, I need to do the same kind of and really hone in on this English British voice, because there's, you know, between all our works is that there's loads of little worlds forming, especially with the Hartmouth horrors. I'm doing a kind of a connected thing in Northern Ireland where already there's a few characters that are mentioned, and there's a few things that I'm going to be doing in the future, and there's a sequel to Puddle People coming later this year, and there will be characters that translate over, and pretty soon you're going to realize that Northern Ireland's pretty fucked up, and there's a lot of madness going on there, you know. And then you have people, you know, like Mook or H.M. Reed's. Probably one of the most beautiful books I've ever written was Feral Bloom, or ever read. Sorry, it was Feral Bloom. It's just phenomenal language and world building and everything. So that's what we want to harness and focus in on. And we have an anthology coming later in the year.
That's exciting.
Most of us have already written the stories. So then that'll be nice to get us all there as well. I mean, but you have Dave as well, Dave Parkinson. His stuff's it's just crazy, but brilliant. You know, really, really good. He's got his volumes of terror that I've read a few of the first volume, and they're just nuts. You know, from the first one, Frankie, and then going on to Donnie Dawn is just Donnie Dawn is just something else.
Mhm.
So that's what we want to, that's why we did it, want to focus in on.
Mm.
But DBS is in good hands. You know, in Molly is took over along with obviously Blake and Sean. So we still support them and wish them all the best. And it's there's no bad feeling or anything like that. It's just a natural evolution of things, if you like.
I mean, it makes sense because there is a distinct style that comes from like British horror, especially British indie horror, because I've read like horror that's based in like Latin America and England and America and Australia, and there's like loads of different things that you can pick up on. And there's so much banter in British horror.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and it's like you know, we start getting but recognize and get her name around, and people's looking for. I want a good British horror book, you know, that kind of Guy Ritchie kind of, you know, that just that thing. That then they now have a home to come to, and to, you know, you've got it all there now in one little condensed type book kind of, a group.
Mhm.
That's the intention, anyway.
Yeah,
I think the having a smaller group as well gives us, you know, a lot more focus than sort of getting thinned out and everyone getting lost. It gives us a lot more focus on what
Yeah.
to do,
Yeah.
a lot more direction and planning.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, you're right, because there's like a common theme. Like it just runs through it all.
For sure. And I imagine, especially if you're using it to platform all of your books, if you've got like 50 people, then it just becomes diluted. Like social media, for example, I don't know what to look at half the time because there's just so much shit everywhere. And
Yeah.
what is the good stuff? Where can I go to find something that I'm actually going to like? And it's all just sort of all mixed up, especially if you have like, if you follow a lot of people, for example. So are you guys going to be looking at doing stuff like outside of social media to make it a bit more of a solid thing?
Yeah, we're doing like an OnlyFans calendar for Christmas.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, just total nakedness, you know. Donuts and loaves of bread covering the private parts, but it's going to be for cancer as well, or you know, for charities and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. I've already got my loaf of bread hollowed out, ready to slot on there. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we'll be doing outside of here.
Amazing.
You know, giving back to the community, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's really sweet.
I think to answer that a bit more seriously, we are looking to, you know, be on other social media too. It's very easy. You end up in this kind of echo chamber with Twitter X, don't you, where you feel like, oh, you know, loads of people are seeing my book. It's so cool, you know, and 100, 1,000 likes for this book that I'm launching, and then you know, you get like one sale, and you're like, yeah, everyone is just slapping each other on the back, and which is nice, you know, you need the encouragement, but you're also there to try and shift some books. So I think we want to try and get more eyes on the website, really. You know, the website has links to where you can buy the books. It talks about things that we've got coming soon. It's got author profiles, everything's there.
Awesome.
And I think it's just trying to climb out from under the stone that is Twitter X a little bit, and just start going a bit wider. You know, I don't think any of us are marketing experts at this point.
No.
But we've got to do something. Can't just keep you know, in this same old rut.
Yeah, I think it's reaching out to sort of further podcasts and genre specific sites and things like that. It's like you say, you just get caught in a circle in social media, and it just doesn't get you anywhere. Not really.
I think another thing we're trying to find as well, Michael, because you did some quite good research, and Steve Stark's on it all the time. He's finding people for
Yeah.
us, and you, Michael, for especially British YouTubers and like yourself, to try and hone in on that. And it's like a brand now. Kingdom Horror Collective is where you go for indie or British indie horror. So we really want to push that and get some books out there, get some interviews done, much like what we're doing now. And it's got to be visual. I had a really great review for The Veil there on just a couple of days ago, and it's like 360 odd views. And the girl Sophie, she's lovely. She's reviewed Drudge, Puddle People in The Veil now, and she's working through our stuff. But again, it's not one sale, not a single page read, and you just think, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Do you know? It's just unless I think we all need to take a leaf out of G.F. Allen's book and just sit there and spam it every day, asking who's going to buy a copy of my book, because it seems to be working for him.
I mean, he might run out of people to ask at some point. You never know.
Yeah, but he's got like fucking thousands of followers. You can just cycle through. I don't know what it seems to be working.
I have no idea, but I think it also depends on the genre as well, because I think I can't remember if we talked about this before, but I think when you think about horror, I think if you were to use that tactic, I think it's a little bit pull me sort of stuff. I did a video for a conference thing, and I was talking about this very thing, and I was like, it's incredibly unappealing to see people begging for sales. Because for me, that I perceive that as that nobody wants to read it, so why would I want to read it? Not, oh, I feel sorry for you. Let me spend like my hard-earned money on it. Like it doesn't make me want to spend time with the writer, because that's what you are. That's what you're doing when you read a book. You're spending time in the mind of that writer, and the way that people perceive you, unfortunately, if your tactic is to use social media and your personality to sell your books, you have to have an appealing personality. Otherwise, it's just never going to work. People aren't going to connect with you, and it's not something that has any longevity. If you make genuine connections with people and with communities, then you're going to have that impact, and people are actually going to want to support you. And it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's us fucked then.
You'll be all right. You just
or
need
maybe
to
not.
wrong. You need to go down to the local Wetherspoons with a coat full of books.
We need to make that calendar free, eh?
Maybe a free download, and then they can pay for postage for the.
Oh my god! But no, that's actually quite a good. We could start visiting old people's homes and start things like that and telling them horror stories.
I want to kill them off.
Just just hope none of them, suffer any heart attacks along the way.
I'm gonna start slipping them in down at the works every time I go down there. I'll just pop one on the shelf now and again.
That's a good idea.
I'll do.
Yeah. Throw them out everywhere. No. But I think no, you're right though, because no matter how good you are and all the rest of marketing is the bitch for everyone, and it's the hardest thing to do. But we've seen it happen many times, like Ryan Gall and different people. You write one that just kind of catches on. That's why you want to make sure that your back catalogue is solid, because you just never know the day that it's just going to happen for you or happen for any of us. And then it changes everything. It really does.
Yeah.
And you just have to. But like you say, you don't want to be out there begging for, oh, please buy my book, please, because you're literally you're just asking for more of the same. That kind of coming from a place of lack or whatever. So. My motto is sit back, do nothing, and hope for the best.
But you don't do nothing, I will say.
Well, no,
that may be your motto, but you're always out there hustling. So don't pretend like you don't do anything.
I do a bit, yeah.
But you've definitely got a group of people together who already have a very good reputation, and the quality of their books are really, really good as well, which definitely helps. Whether that reputation is like positive is another thing, but reputation.
What do you mean?
No, you're all good lads. But yeah, I think this is gonna do really well, and I'd be interested to see if you guys do anything that's like in person. So, for example, like I've noticed that some of it works in America. I don't know if it'll work in England. And I know you're kind of all like split up across the UK anyway, but I mean, you could do like horror cons and take copies of of everybody's books and have like a Kingdom Horror Collective table if that
would be good.
You go.
Yeah, that's definitely something we want to do. Is like Jan, we're all pretty close. Jan lives where he lives, so as soon as we can get him. Where are you in Indonesia or some
Indonesia, yeah,
foreign?
West Java at the moment.
Yeah, so whenever he gets back home as well, we'll definitely organize things around that way.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then we're definitely gonna have a meetup in the UK, and I will probably have 1 or 2 beers only. Because
Well, that's a
just the way
lie.
it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say 1 and 2 on top of the 30 I've had before I meet them. But yeah, it'll happen.
Maybe you.
I
need
work
to-
hard. I deserve it.
You don't have to justify yourself to us. It's okay.
Well, I feel like I do. You're
The
coming across very
intervention.
judgmental there.
Safi's
Well, I thought-
intervention to the yeah.
Maybe you need to invest in a brewery and have a branded beer.
A branded beer would be all right, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Just
Dark
brew
and
my
strong.
own. I'll be dead in 6
Yeah.
months.
Nobody wants your fucking bathtub beer, Eamonn.
Yeah, I've just brewed vats of it and not sell it and drink it.
Oh. We've had a suggestion. The name of your calendar.
Oh,
Meet up.
You could do a double whammy and do a collaboration with the local butcher.
Chipolatas it'll be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing! I love that. That's so good.
Cocktail sausages.
It's not actually happening, by the way. Maybe we'll see. Depends how
Yeah.
drunk they get me. I'll do anything then.
Oh God! The last time I was in a British supermarket, they had these little cocktail sausages called Wheelie Winkies, and it's upset
God.
me.
That'll do, yeah.
It's
I was the model for those.
Yeah.
amazing. I'm so
Proud
I'm
of
pretty sure we could come up with a short horror story about a bunch of guys that do an OnlyFans kind of calendar. There's a horror story there. I don't know what it is, but I can hear it.
did the
I can just
OnlyFans
feel it.
calendar. I think that would be the horror story.
Yeah, probably. Oh my god.
I knew this was going to go off a cliff really early, and I was right.
Well, you wanted a bit of British banter, and here we are.
That's true. I've missed it, honestly. It's
Hmm.
hard. It's hard living out in Texas and having sarcasm.
Yeehaw!
They can't do it. It's always, are you being horrible? And I'm like, yes, join me, please.
We like slagging each other off. It's good for it's good for stuff. It's just
for
good.
healthy friendships, I think.
It
We're
is.
too nice to each other here, and it's like, no.
I work on a building site that literally violates every HR rule going everywhere. It's just, yeah. It's like, my boss today, shut up, you can't. Just drive that fucking van, would you? I went, I've never driven a removals van in my life. I don't give a fuck. Drive it down that cliff, just fucking do it. What's
That-
wrong with you? You drive like a girl, you pussy.
That's
But
how
that's
my
just-
marketing instructor spoke to me.
Yeah, it's just British kind of banter, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not as sensitive as other people.
But that's what makes the horror scene in the UK so special, I think, because
Yeah.
there's very little concern for like delicate sensibilities, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, very little concern for feelings. I mean,
Yeah.
Jan's quite sensitive in his material. He writes quite light-hearted, sensitive books.
Why would you lie?
You're totally lying. Yeah, totally lying. I fucking love it.
So do I, honestly. I don't think there's anything of Jan's that I've read that I haven't liked. It's just-
You've read Drudge, yeah?
yes. It's
It was fantastic. It's just fucking perfect. It just is. That and Feral Bloom is just. It took me ages reading Feral Bloom because I didn't want it to be over.
Oh, what compliment.
Literally, I didn't. It was just wow, just fucking wow. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing that's standing out. That kind of sounding different, having that unique voice that each one of us have. That I'm trying to craft myself. And you have Steve, Dave, and of course, is Alex actually in?
Yeah,
He said
Yes,
he was
he's
going to
got-
be here.
Oh,
He
Alex
says
is here.
Alex is in there.
He's
in,
there.
my
Yeah.
goodness. He is here. So he's supposed to be on a date.
Yes.
She'll walk out on him because he's on his phone all the time.
Or maybe he's showing off.
Could be.
Yeah, he's famous now. Alex, you're famous, dude.
I do have friends, you'll be saying.
If you're watching this, Alex's date, run.
Run.
Run for the hills. Run for the hills. We don't know him. We only do.
Oh dear, that's hilarious. So
I've got his book lined up for. I'm in Cyprus next Wednesday for 12 days. Can't fucking wait. I'm just going to read my ass off. And Wild Orchard, I've got it down here because I purchased all my paperbacks last week of Kingdom Horror Collective.
Yeah, that's a good holiday read, Dead Orchid, right?
Yes.
That's madness.
Is it Orchid or Orchard? Oh, it's Orchid. Sorry, Alex.
Dead Orchard.
I don't know. I'm retarded. I can't read.
Written by an obsessed nutter.
That's from my authors.
Carol Broom is great.
I've downloaded it, but I haven't read it yet, and I'm very excited because everybody keeps saying how amazing it is.
What we're doing?
What we do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a lot of notice for this.
Yeah.
Have you, Safi? Have you read The Road? McCarthy's The Road? No. Right.
That's good.
That kills that conversation, then.
Oh.
But I'll say this about
That's the only comparable thing you have there.
Yeah, no.
Just pick some others.
You have to read
Yeah,
it.
Dr. Zeus, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, it's interesting and refreshing to have a sort of post-apocalyptic thing that isn't flesh-eating people, but something else, and that's really original, I think. Personally, I find that landscape, the zombie thing, a little bit overdone for my own taste. So it's nice to have something else to see what else could have posed challenges to the human race other than itself. So yeah, check it out. It's really good.
Oh, it's very Last of Us in a way in its structure, but it's the language and the world building and the imagery that I loved. It was just like, wow, dude, this is fucking awesome. It's just get it read when you have time, obviously.
Yes, I will. I've been working at.
No rush.
I don't have as much free time as I used to because I've been working at the family print shop, and it's busy as shit all the time. So I'm trying to do that, trying to do this, but it is on the list, and I'm very excited to read it. Did you, HM Read, Moog? Did you co-write this book?
Yeah, I co-wrote it with my brother.
Oh, that's cool.
I already started writing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was I think it's back in 24. I was reading. I read The Fireman by Joe Hill.
Okay.
And I really wanted to do a post-apocalyptic novel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had so many ideas on the go at the time, but I ended up binning them in. I binned them all.
Mm-hmm.
Got rid of them because I just had too many on the go.
Okay.
And I kept thinking about this post-apocalyptic one, and I was doing this. Course, this writing course. Something of Excellence, Center of Excellence. It was just one of those online ones. Mm-hmm. And the first thing it said was to build a story, it wanted me to pick 2 random news articles.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked 2 random news articles. One was something to do with death flower attracts crowd.
Okay.
Flower that smells like corpse flower.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. And another one was woman found dead in a home eaten by pugs. So I basically took those 2 things and created an idea of this apocalypse where the world was over. Well, I don't want to actually give it away too much, do I?
Yeah, be careful.
The world was overrun by flesh-eating pugs.
Flesh-eating pugs that had their own OnlyFans calendar.
That would be a good horror book, wouldn't it? Pugs.
But I really planned it. I spent like 6 months planning it.
Revenge of the Pugs. The Pugs return. Oh yeah, fucking hell.
So you spent 6 months planning it.
I spent 6 months planning it, and I was created this like backstory and for characters. All the different, like, they had proper history background. I didn't use a single bit of it when it came to it.
I need to loot.
What?
Too much beer.
You've not taken it. Okay, fascinating. So how did you get to write with your brother then?
I was writing at the time. So anyway, he was in New Zealand with my cousin, staying there for a bit. And he was saying to her, I really think I can help Mike with his book. So we had a face-to-face chat over the internet, and he said, send me what you got, send me what some of you got. So I sent him what I'd got so far, and then he went through editing it, and we went through it together, and then that was it. As soon as he sort of got into the story, started editing, he came down. We stayed with us about 3 months, and we just spent 15 hours plus every single day writing it.
Wow, that's
and researching it. It was heavy.
What a great experience to have, though.
My poor wife was just bringing us food and water all the time.
Please don't die while you're writing a book.
Multiple times.
Oh, that's so cool.
We just sat down and we just blitzed it. And it was like I say, it was quite heavy. It's quite a mad book at times in ways, but yeah, it was. But we were really pleased with the how it ended up. To be honest with you, I'm quite proud of it. It's done. It's all right.
All right. Oh, that's so nice. I know. I kept meaning to ask you about that, and I'm glad I got the opportunity. But I love that people are able to write a book with another person, because I don't think I could.
Yeah,
I think I'd be too controlling.
But I mean, we said we'd never do, because he sort of he writes fantasy. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, he writes sort of dark fantasy. But we said after Feral that we'd never write a post-apocalyptic one again.
Okay.
It was madness.
Yeah, I bet.
It was utter madness, and then by the time it was done, we didn't want to see it ever again.
Did you want to see each other afterwards?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we were still all right, but yeah, it was certainly an experience. But yeah, it was great fun. I mean, it was great fun. We was just laughing with the sort of dialogue and stuff we was putting in, and we had loads and loads of ideas, and we were constantly flowing back and forward. And we wanted also with Feral Bloom, what we wanted, sort of unlike a lot of post-apocalyptic ones, we wanted sort of it based in some sort of plausibility. So we studied a lot of the elements that are in there, and sort of a lot of things that happen in there are plausible. Scientifically, and also, you know, the wild dog packs. We studied wild dog packs and behavior.
Oh wow!
And the history of like human and canids. So we studied a lot to sort of really put a touch of realism to it, and not just have it be a standard sort of post-apocalyptic book without explanation.
Interesting.
Yeah, but some of your set pieces are crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. Some of the things that they go through and the places they go through. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Now, where are we? And like, how do you just keep reading to find out? You know, that place where they go under the ground and everything. I was like,
yeah. Oh, that's
nuts! It's just wow.
That's insane. We didn't think we'd get out of it. It was insane. But yeah, it was so much fun, and it was really good to get sort of that first book done. But yeah, we had an incredible, if not sometimes stressful time writing it. But we're happy with it. We sort of got it where we wanted it to be.
Well, you didn't just create a whole world as well. You created a whole language too. The way they talk and the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's very the language, sort of all of it's very clipped. And it's sort of reason for that was because of the world that they live in. They're constantly on the move, and you know, the exchanges are like short and brief. They sort of say what they need to say and move on, because they just don't have time to stop and blah blah blah. Except for one character, we kept one character that's she has quite a lot to say. But yeah, the clip language was deliberate.
No, but I'm talking more to. I love the clip language. It's the way I like to write myself. But I'm talking about more the actual dialogue. You know, the phrasing and everything they use. They don't talk like it's not language that we use. It's a whole new language is developed in this post-apocalyptic world. It's like, what the fuck are they on about sometimes? But you get to learn it, and you get to learn the phrases, and then when you do, you're like, whoa, I get this now. You know, and that's when it starts clicking. Yeah, you'll love it, Saf. You will.
I'm excited. I really am. I didn't need any more convincing, but now I'm like extra excited about it. So thank you. So you have a new book on its way. Is that right?
Mimi?
Yes.
Mimi, yes. Yeah, currently writing one called Delightful at the moment. It's far, far different to what Feral was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm currently writing one called Delightful, but I don't want to say too much about that one.
Okay.
But it's, hopefully it'll be done, well, later this year. Hopefully it'll be out more. So doing that, worked on a couple of short stories for the anthology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exciting. I love it. But it's been nerve-wracking, to be honest with you, doing that second novel.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll live up to the hype.
Yeah,
Feels different, the second one, doesn't it?
yeah, it's really strange. It's sort of, and because I'm a nightmare, I've got so many ideas constantly,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm terrible at putting, sort of sticking to one. So I have to really tell myself to shut up and just put the others down and do that one. So yeah, but there's so many ideas, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm sort of, the second one's definitely thinking, once Feral's out of the way, I've got the Feral audio coming at some point. I think the deadline for that completion, yeah, I think the deadline for that completion is the 20th of May. So
Oh wow, that's really soon.
however long after that it takes me to listen to it, and for ACX. Yeah, but then it's just working on the second, which I was a bit nervous about, to be honest with you,
Mm.
when I started it. But now I'm sort of really going to it over the past, over the past month or so.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks especially, I've just really sort of narrowed down the story, put everything else aside,
Mm-hmm.
in the shorts, and just cracked on with it. But yeah, it's going to be different. It's it's a twisted little story, I can say that.
Excellent. Already looking forward to it. So
Wakey, wakey, hands off Snaky.
speaking of the devil, so Drudge has just come out recently.
Yeah.
And you produce more than one book a year. That's kind of your pattern that you
Two a year, yeah, roughly every 6 months. So I'm about
how's
a
that going?
third of the way into the next one already. So
Amazing.
that will be going out to alphas by the end of June latest.
Oh, very soon.
Maybe a bit before that, and I'm having a lot of fun with that one actually.
It's
Yeah.
going to be gruesome.
Yeah, I
can't
got
fucking wait.
I did my first kill yesterday.
Oh, but that felt good.
Yeah, there was an eyeball involved, so yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I'm having fun.
It always amazes me, like when you look at Jan, he just looks so. I hesitate to say posh, but he looks like a teacher, like very well to do, but his brain's fucked up in it with the stuff that he writes. I love it, man. I love that duality. It's just like, what? Him? Love it, man.
From my
Great.
experience, the authors that produce the most obscene horror are always the nicest. They're always really lovely.
That's why we're all really nice in Kingdom Horror Collective. Sort of.
Anyway, so Jan, if you had to pick one of your books for people to start with, if they were interested in delving into your twisted worlds, what book would you choose?
For now, probably The Devil in Mia, I would recommend. Because for several reasons. First, possession stories are popular.
Yeah.
And I think this one's a bit different, actually. This isn't your run-of-the-mill, spend all, a lot of those possession stories, it follows the same pattern. Young woman gets possessed, and then priests keep going in and out of her fucking room, and blah, 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 blah. And it's so located, or so focused on the person who's possessed. Whereas this story is more about the husband of the possessed person and how he deals with or doesn't deal with his wife getting possessed. So yeah, I would say that one because possession horror is popular. Two, it's a third person narrative, which people tend to favor with a fairly small cast of characters. We've got two main characters and and another couple who get some screen time, as it were. So yeah, I would say start there, and then if that doesn't appall you too much, then get into the others. And yeah, the one I'm writing at the moment is like a backwoods slasher. It's about a group of young people who go up onto the moor, intending to pick some magic mushrooms, and they witness something that they shouldn't see, and then get chased through the woods at night, tripping their tits off on mushrooms, and
my
getting
God.
butchered. So just a regular Saturday night in England.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Sounds like
I didn't know that part, that they go up there and they get. Oh my God, I can't wait for this now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hartmouth is definitely a place I'm going to avoid in my future trips to England.
Yeah, just don't go there. It's not worth it.
It's worse than Midsummer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, your body count's already got to be higher, surely.
I'm doing my best. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Well, we're approaching towards the end of the show. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here today. I know Jan had to get up really early, and I just appreciate all of your time and for sharing this news on the show. I really appreciate it. And
You're welcome. Thanks.
No, thank you for thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Of course. Is there anything else that you wanted to share before I make you leave?
Has the website address been shared in the chat?
I don't know. I don't know. It is in the QR code, and I will put the link in the description of this episode.
Check out the website, guys, whoever's watching.
Let me grab it. Hang on.
And I've just got it.
You got it?
Yeah, stick a comment in the chat.
See if I can grab it as well.
Oh, I don't comment.
I don't think you can from where you are. So let me.
No, fair enough.
This is the content you've all been looking for. Something. So here is the link for the Kingdom Horror Collective. I just an episode. Fuck my life. Website. Go check it out. It should be live now, and there's links to everybody's books, and you can see the authors that are involved, and just get into it. British horror is where it's at. So yeah, cool.
Yes. Fabulous.
Well, thank you again for being here. If you watch this live, thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the recording, thank you for staying this long. I appreciate it.
Thank you for enduring.
Very much.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for bearing with us past the pug stuff. And we'll see you on the other side. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, folks. Thanks for tuning in.